What does a submissive woman do for her man?
Everything.
What does that mean?
You know, like packing his bag, unpacking his bag, just making sure all the things that he wants. And like, I pretty much read his mind. So it's like, if I know you and I study you, like I know how you are in the morning, I know how you are about midday, I know when you're in this mood, what you need. Like before you can ever ask me for something, I'm already on it. I mean, he's spoiled. And you know, when I talk to my girlfriends about it, they're always like, oh, how you guys doing? And I'm just like, girl, he's rotten. I'm like, he's spoiled rotten. Like, he's rotten. But I love that. Like, I want him to be that. I think my biggest flex is how I treat my man. And I've been known to love people back to health. And sometimes it's very draining, but my love is my superpower. And I used to hate that about myself. But now it's like, I'm just embracing it. Like, that's who I am. Like, if I love you, I can heal you.
It's your joy.
It is my joy. You know, I love to see him eating the meal that I cook.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for tuning in to An Orange Life. This is Deanna. Well, I had to pop out for this one, y'all. Y'all know I had to pop out for this one. This damn Jasmine, Cam Newton, Nick Cannon thing. Ooh, child, if you see my Psychology of Men videos, about men deviant switch videos, listen. This is it right here. This is it right here. Oh my God. It is so much in that video that I don't even have enough time. And it's not just Cam, it's also Dr. Bryant. It's some stuff over there too. Um, I think I'm just going to stick to the one topic. I think with Jasmine and Cam, I think I'll address Dr. Bryant maybe in another video, using her as an example. For I think I'll throw her in with the psychology of women when I do when I load up part 4 of psychology of women, because 3 and 4 are coming. Let's jump right into this. I'm not going to waste no time. Listen, this woman, Jasmine, is the epitome of a pick me woman. And I'm going to do a video on the psychology of the pick me woman, because this really needs to be broken down, because these women out here just don't get it when it comes to men like Cam Newton and even men like him on a lower scale. All right, let me break this down. Cam Newton is your classic man with money. It doesn't matter what color they are. Men that have significant money and have status, or have some sort of, celebrity status, or some sort of high profile position. These men all act the same. There's only a few that don't. Very, very, very few. Men with money, power, status, they don't look at women the same as on the lower level. I don't know why we even having these conversations. This is not uncommon. The only difference is that Cam Newton sat on a platform and just was talking crazy. But the actions are always the same. These men marry multiple women. They have multiple children. They have side chicks. They do all kinds of stuff, because this is what men with money do. And even men that don't have as much as Cam. When these men get to a certain level, this is what they do. It's only a few that don't. And I don't know why these women out here don't get it. Women don't understand that you are the problem, not the man. Because if women didn't allow this behavior, these men would change their behavior. If these men knew that they couldn't run around and jump from bed to bed and impregnate woman to woman, they would be like, listen, I don't have no choice but to marry a woman. How am I going to get a woman when nobody will entertain me? Right. And who entertains them? Pick-me's. So I'll do a video on pick-me's, but I don't know what part it is. I don't understand why we're having these conversations. I'm lost here. All these men act the same. They come up with this weird rhetoric on why they do what they do. They have money. They don't care. because it's women like Jasmine that is right there to do exactly what she's doing. Pump out babies, wait on them hand and foot, kiss their ass if they want them to, all for money. And they know what they're doing. These women, for anybody to feel sorry for these women, I don't get it. The only women that I feel sorry for, I will say one thing, is when these men prey on young girls. That's who I feel sorry for, because the young girls are, they're not knowledgeable enough to see that it's all a setup and they want to steal their youth. Now, for some of these young women, especially those from the hood and those that come from modest means, some of them don't care. They just want to be taken care of. They want to live in a lap of luxury, and they don't care by any means necessary. So that's why I said I don't feel sorry for Jasmine. Jasmine's doing what she wants to do. She wants to be with him. She wants to have his baby. She wants the status. She don't care if she's not the wife. She does care. Now let me change that. On the surface, she doesn't care. But when it gets quiet at night and the lights are off and she has nothing but her thoughts, trust me, she don't like that position. Because no woman that lays down with a man night after night that you're not married to and you're having his baby, you want that family. So you can sit there and say whatever you want. You can talk all that rhetoric, all that mess you want. Women know women. And I'm telling you, that, like she said, she made a comment about crying in the shower. She did make a comment about that. She made a comment about her having backdoor sex and it was painful, and how she will reserve her feelings for crying in the shower. The fact that she said that speaks volumes, because she said it in a way where it was like, oh, it's no big deal. But we do know it's a big deal, because no woman wants to feel like that. A woman wants to feel valued and loved and supported and taken care of, protected and treated like a flower. But yet you don't act like that. Where you run around and allow yourself to be used and misused by a man all for a dollar, honey, he don't care. These men don't care because they know that their money will get them somewhere else. They know that they can get a younger girl, a white girl, a Hispanic girl, an Asian girl, Brazilian girl, whatever they want. They know that. So they have no desire to settle down with any woman because they know they can get you. They don't care that I'm a lot of these men, there are women that they want that they can't have, because there are women out here that will not talk to them because of their behavior and their history. And those are the women that these men tend to want, but they know they can't get. So what do? They wreak havoc with all these pygmies out here. That's what they do, because there's more pygmies out here than women that are healed. And that's the problem. Because this is what we're watching. We're watching this girl sit up here and glorify being with this man and saying all this mess. For what? For what? Like, you're not getting, all you're getting is a baby and a check. And when that baby grows up, see, everybody's missing this part. Everybody's missing that this child is going to be 9 years old, 10 years old, 11 years old, 12 years old. When this child grows up and looks around and say, well, how come dad don't come here? Well, how come dad is married to this woman and not here? Well, how come dad, how many brothers and sisters I got again? Oh, is that my sister? Oh, is that my brother? This is what you're going to be hearing. And then you got to sit and have these hard conversations with the kid. And then the kid is going to be confused with, like, well, where do I fit in? So then all these things, that's what I'm saying. This is insane to me. It's truly insane. And I'm so sick of watching this. I'm tired. Why are people interviewing people like Nick Cannon? Why? If it's women out here that want to keep having this man's babies, go ahead. That's on y'all. That's on y'all. These women know what they doing. They want to lay up with him because they want the status, and they all pick me, and I'm going to be the one. And child, oh God, I can't. All this makes my. I was going to say something else. Anyway, I can't take it no more. Y'all know I get on these videos and I be talking all, what's the new word now? Demure. Well, not today. Because all this gets on my last ass nerve. I see this all the time and I'm tired of the conversations. I'm tired of all the talk and the rhetoric. The bottom line is whoever listens to this video, I listen. The bottom line is these men with money like this, they don't give a shit. They is too many pick-me's out here. And if y'all women want to keep running and being with them, go ahead. That is your life. That's what you chose. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear Jasmine, you crying in the shower. We don't want to hear he's doing backdoor sex. And I would be a little concerned about that backdoor sex because a little thing here, men that want to do backdoor sex and it's not your husband and you ain't been married for years, I would be a little concerned because, and women who want to do backdoor sex or agree to it, and I know women don't like it because it's very, well, I'm not going to say it because I don't know, but I've heard, because I ain't doing it, that it's very painful. So that's what y'all want to do and mess up y'all bodies. Because I'm going to tell y'all a little secret here. Doing that backdoor sexy, gay men know how to deal with their lifestyle when you do backdoor sex because they know that they need to have a certain diet, they need to watch certain things because you're messing around in the bowel tract back there. So, and you're messing with tissue and different things. So I know I'm a nurse here, so I know what I'm talking about. And women who do that with men, you don't know the care that goes along with that. Like you need to really know how to take care of yourself when you participate in backdoor sex. And if you don't, there's a possibility that later on down the line, when you get older, you're going to need a colostomy bag because you're messing around with your bowel tract back there. So, like I said, y'all could go around and keep doing this stuff if you want to. I'm tired of hearing it. This is 2024. We have social media. It's too many videos and think tanks and all this stuff about men and women on this here social media streets. If y'all don't want to get therapy to get yourself together, and if y'all want to be out here doing this mess, go ahead. But I don't want to hear it no more. That's what I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear it because y'all know what y'all doing out here at this point. At this point, you know what you're getting into. Just like at this point, anybody that want to be with Diddy, you know what you getting into. Let's be real. I mean, I'm so sick of this, I don't know what to do. And y'all ain't never heard me talk like this on these here psychology ofs, but I'm just tired of hearing this mess. No, I don't care. Cam Newton ain't no different than Nick Cannon, than what's his name, Kevin Hart, all these other celebrities out here with money. They do the same thing. It doesn't matter. So if that's, and plus this is the celebrity world. That's another thing. Average everyday Joes like me and people who's listening to this that got to go to work and all this kind of stuff, that's not our reality. We're not dating multi-millionaires. We're dating the bus driver. We're dating the guy at the gas company that work at the gas company. We're dating the IT guy. We're dating, the administrative assistant. We're dating the surgical tech. We're dating the doctors, the lawyers. We ain't dating these multi-millionaire celebrities. We're not in that world. So if she wants to be a part of that world, see, a lot of these women want this celebrity status. They want to go to the parties and they want to get in the circle. See, a lot of these women want to get in the circle because once they get in, then they can move around and go from man to man. And they know what they're getting into. So I don't know why everybody is sitting up here. Oh, this girl, this Jasmine, this child. I don't give a rat's ass about this damn girl. This girl know what she doing. She got with Cam because she knows from Cam Newton it'll be another man that'll probably want her because of the dumb shit that comes out of her mouth. I scratch his back till he falls. I watch his breathing. Bitches, you high. I ain't never shut up. Jesus, I can't. Anyway, let me calm myself down because I'm sitting up here on a rant because I can't believe I had the nerve to get mad sitting here because I'm so sick of this. And I'm not editing this video. I'm putting it up just the way it is because I said that before. I'm not editing my videos because this is real. So I'm not going to fake nothing. Oh, it needs to be perfect. I ain't doing perfect shit. I'm sick of hearing this. I really am. Jasmine, go scratch your man's back till he fall asleep. Pump out 3 more babies. He's still not going to marry you. He's not going to marry you. He never will. So what you need to do is go on and be a pick me to the next man because there's men lined up for you because you talking straight crazy. And I think that's why she said those things because she knows her time with him ain't going to be long. So she wants the next one. So these men are lined up. She ain't got to worry about a man at least for another. I mean, she's an attractive woman, maybe about another 10 years. She ain't got to worry about a man because soon as that one get done using her, here comes the next one and the next one and the next one. Because you're talking about packing his bag and cooking for all his children and all this kind of girl. Go ahead because when they get done using you like a dish rag and spitting you out, and you 45, 50, 55, 60, and you look at your life and realize that you wasted your beauty and your youth on raggedy men, whether they got money or not, you're going to be one sad chick. You're going to be one sad old lady. What you going to tell your grandkids, honey? How you sat around and how you think it's going to be a badge of honor? Oh, I dated Cam Newton. I've dated Nick Cannon. I dated this celebrity and that. Oh, your father is Cam Newton. Well, your father is Kevin Hart. Well, your father is. Girl, you sound stupid, crazy, dumb. That's how you going to sound. And then you're going to got the nerve to have offspring and teach them the same rhetoric. I hope you don't have a girl. I really do. I hope you don't have a girl. Because I think she said that she watched her mother serve her father. Girl, listen, I watched my mother and my grandmother serve men too, but I ain't dumb enough to repeat what they did. I saw the misery that my grandmother went through. I saw the misery my mother went through and I love my grandfather. Don't get me wrong. I love my dad. Don't get me wrong. But again, I saw the misery. And because I saw it, I said, I'm not repeating it. Now, sure, I'm 2 divorces in, but I didn't marry men like those men. Both my marriages, both my marriages ended, not because, not because my husband's cheated on me, but for other reasons, which I'm not going to get into. But the bottom line is, and it's not just about cheating, it could have been any reason. The point I'm making is, I learned from my grandmother and my mother's mistakes. They were miserable and they served these men and it got them nothing. It got them sick in their older age, miserable and alone because they spent a lot of years alone after the men died because they were tired. Not because they didn't want another man, but because they were tired. They were tired of giving everything to a man that didn't appreciate it. And they regretted it. My grandmother told me before she died, she regretted it. And so did my mother. So y'all can go ahead and do this dumb shit all y'all want. Y'all go ahead and be miserable. For those of you who don't want to be miserable and you want to start getting your life on track, book a call for a therapeutic call. Because trust me, to get to where you need to get to, you have to do the work first. Because one thing that Dr. Bryant said that is very, very, very true is that if you are vibrating high, you are not going to deal with a Cam Newton or a Nick Cannon. No matter how much money they have, no matter how much status they have, no matter what's going on, you are not going to date them because you want more for yourself. You're choosing happiness and you're choosing to have a better life for yourself, a better mental stability for yourself. And that takes time. And y'all women out here don't want to wait. Y'all want to jump in bed with anything. Y'all want to have babies by anybody. And then you wonder why is so many black women out here getting unalived by men. Because you're laying down with some of these men are demons. You're laying down with the bottom of the barrel men. And y'all need to work on yourselves. So men like that, they don't even come in your direction. That's what y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand that you have to start healing yourself. You have to. Because if you don't, you're going to be a Jasmine. And you're going to be a Cardi B. And you're going to be a Nicki Minaj. And you're going to be a Mary J. Blige. You're going to be all the woman down the street. The woman, your auntie in your family. You're going to be miserable. And you got to live with those thoughts every day, those feelings every day, till you become so depressed. Then you want to go into a psychiatric hospital because you're thinking about taking your own life. So this is what I'm talking about. This is ridiculous, and I'm tired of it. I don't want to hear it no more, in all honesty. And if y'all women out here don't want to work on yourselves, then leave us out the group chat. Go be destructive. Go do what you do, but don't come back to us and tell us about it, because it's too much information out here for you to know. All this stuff now is voluntary. Unless you have a mental disability, all of this is voluntary. And some of y'all are mentally autistic, and y'all, because somebody made a comment before, and I believe this is true. When we were all in school, the special ed kids was in a certain place in the school. So everybody knew, okay, don't go here. Or if you got lost in the school, you'd be like, oh, that's a special ed class. Well, guess what? Out here in the world, there ain't no special ed class. So those kids that was in that class, they out here now amongst us walking around like they got all their faculties. And guess what? They don't. So some of them is walking around, and you procreating and mixing with people that was in that class in the basement in your school. So let me get off of here, because I done came on here and did my little rant. I'll be back with my psychology of women 3 and 4 and siblings, because one of my loyal listeners asked me about siblings. So I will be working on that during this holiday weekend, because I'm off from work. I did go back to start the school back this week, and I didn't want to talk about that, because the girls, the first day of school, the girls were to fight. One girl come in with the red wig, the other one with the purple wig. They get ready to fight because their ops is here. I said, listen, Sexy Red and Sukiana, take your asses to class and leave me alone. The first day of school, I didn't even get to my damn office. I got my bag in my hand. They in the hallway talking about who they gonna fight. I told Sexy Red and Sukiana take their ass to class. I'm so sick of this. Let me get off of here. You know what? I'm going to enjoy my holiday weekend. I got some grilling to do. I suggest y'all do the same. I had to put my cat to sleep yesterday, so I cried all day yesterday. But I'm okay. You have to let all that out. I had him for 20 years. It was going on 21. So I had to let him go, but it was just very emotional for my whole family. So we all came together, had a family dinner, and toast, his farewell. So I think I'm gonna cry again probably today, because this is my first day without him. And when I do these videos, he always sits in here with me and stuff like that. So, all right, you guys have a great holiday weekend. Have a safe one. And I will be back. Look for these videos, because they're coming up. They're the next 3 down the pike that I'm going to bring to you. Psychology of Women 3 and 4, and Psychology of Siblings. Also, link for free support group. I'm still trying to get the support group together, guys. We need one. You see what's going on over there in Aurora. You see what's going on. Did you hear about the migrants, the 20 of them trying to get on the school bus with the kids over there in Boston? It happened 2 days in a row. Listen, we need to get off of this YouTube and have some conversations and start, talking about this stuff and help each other. We got to do something, y'all. All right, I'm out of here. Have a good one, guys, and I'll talk to you soon.